Hi there. I'm just going to quickly go over what it takes to form a corporation in Nebraska. It's pretty straightforward in this state. There's no online filing system. However, there is an e-delivery system, which is really uploading the PDF of your formation document or registration document and submitting it online to the Secretary of State. That may sound like it's an online filing system, but really it's not, because you still need to draft the document separately before you can actually upload it. Now, I'm not going to go over the details of the filing fees here, but you can see that based on the amount of corporate stock that is authorized to use, your filing fee is going to vary. So it goes all the way up to $300 for the initial fee, plus $5 for every page added on after that. Now, nonprofit corporations across the board are $10 plus $5 for every page, and foreign profit and professional corporations are going to be $130 plus $5 for every additional page. Actually, I shouldn't say additional page. It's $5 for every page. So if you submit your, I guess for foreign, it'd be application for certificate of authority. It's going to cost you $5 right off the bat. There's another page. If it takes two, it's going to be $10. You get the idea. First thing you need to do to file is perform a business entity search. So you can find out more about how to do that by clicking this. It's really just searching the availability rather of the proposed corporate name. Also, a name reservation, especially for foreign corporations, is useful. It'll put your name on hold for 120 days. So if you think that it's a name that somebody else might use, another corporation might use, or might use something that's similar to it, it's a good idea to perform a name reservation. After this, you can draft your registration document. So that's for domestic articles of incorporation and for foreign application for certificate of authority. And that needs to be done. The first one, as a domestic entity, you're going to need to draft that yourself. There's no pre-made form. However, foreign corporations will benefit from a form that the Secretary of State has made up. If you want more information on exactly what goes into each one of these documents, you can click on our tutorials here and here. We go even further into the e-delivery system as well, which is what we're getting to now. If you finish your application, you're going to be able to either submit it in the mail with the proper filing fee and the requisite certificates to this address, or you can upload it onto the Secretary of State website using their e-delivery system. You're going to need to supply some additional information once you get there as well, which is essentially the same information that they demand in the Articles of Incorporation. I'm not sure why they asked you to do it twice, but at any rate, they will, and then you'll have to upload your documents there too. And you're going to also have to upload a certificate of good standing if you're a foreign corporation, or any other certificate, especially for a professional corporation. You'll find out by clicking on this exactly what's required, but there's some additional documentation that's needed for professional corporations, whether foreign or domestic. Finally, we have some tips here. So EIN, which is an employer identification number, you've probably heard of it before. It's like the corporate equivalent of a social security number. So this is really applicable, of course, to domestic entities, because foreign corporations will most likely already have one of these registered if they pay their taxes, and that's what they do. Essentially, it's just a number that allows the IRS to identify tax withholding entities as legitimate. And you're also going to be able to use it to open bank accounts and hire employees, do all that kind of thing. You won't be able to do it, of course, without an EIN. So review our online tutorial. That is the online application guide. And also we have a PDF application guide as well here for those who are less technologically inclined. Corporate bylaws, pretty much what it sounds like. Not a legally required document in Nebraska, but we definitely recommend that corporations consider implementing one into their business structure. You're going to find out exactly what it is by clicking on this, and you're also going to find a free template in Adobe PDF and Microsoft Word. And finally, renewal. Every other year, most corporations are going to need to submit biennial report. It's just updating the Secretary of State of pretty much the same information that was asked in the initial formation or application process. Benefit corporations are the only ones that need to update the Secretary of State with an annual report, and this is pretty much just telling them exactly in what way does the corporation benefit the public, the general public. Now, only when the reports are due will the link to apply online appear on the Secretary of State website. So clicking on this will just get you to the home page, but if it happens to be, say, the filing time between in one of the odd years, then you can click on this and you'll find the nonprofit corporation biennial report link there. So I hope this was helpful. Best of luck to you guys.